Well, at 12 years old, he shot and killed a woman over some money.
But today is his 21st birthday, which means he's about to be a free man. Paula Tutman is live to explain what's going on here. Good morning, Paula.
Hi, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. This is a young man who had contact with authorities before he committed these horrible, horrible crimes. I think what people really want to know right now is when he entered into the juvenile detention system, did he enter in to become a better person or a better criminal? And people just won't know until after today when he's released. Today is DeMarco Harris's 21st birthday. It is also the day he wins his freedom. In 2009, Harris was convicted of shooting and killing Trisha Babcock in an attempted robbery. He was 12 years old at the time. The question, after 8 years in prison, has he served his debt to society? Is he still a danger to society? Because he was convicted as a juvenile, a judge decided, but not without first Trisha Babcock's family weighing in at his release hearing recently.
So this brutal act that DeMarco did should not be overlooked.
Babcock's family members were against the idea of releasing Harris. Her father gave an emotional testimony about his loss.
It wasn't fair for you when you died alone. My daughter deserves justice. This crime in juvenile detention center for 7 years while he played the system, anybody in their right mind would have done the same thing that he did, because he knows he has a chance for freedom.
Harris told the court there is no doubt. He says he's been rehabilitated, and he says he's remorseful.
Since that day, I have grown mentally, physically, and spiritually.
The judge took the recommendations of several therapists before ruling to release him, seemingly reluctantly.
I know I've been told that once he reaches 21, he's supposed to be cut loose. I'm not so sure about that.
Now, there are several people who spoke up at that detention hearing, or rather that release hearing, including people who worked with DeMarco when he was a detainee. They said he was a model detainee, that he did well in school, even took college courses. They do hope that he continues some sort of therapy when he gets out, and they hope that he does not return to his family or the neighborhood he came from. But here's the thing. My understanding is as soon as he is released today, he has no more contact with the courts. He is just plain a free man. Back to you.
Certainly an emotional day for both families. Thank you, Paula. Paula Tutman reporting for us live this morning.